y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Robin. I wanted to get on here and share a project share with you. I seen this over on the Rob and Laura channel. Laura is a real sweet girl. She loves planning, and she will do a show and tell segment about every week. I think it is probably every Tuesday maybe. I know her and her friend Susan always go out and shop and do crafty things once a week, I believe. So anyway, she had shared something similar to this. She didn't do a tutorial, she just showed it. So I was kind of did my take on it, and I will do I'll kind of show you how to do it, or how I did it. I think she might have done hers a little bit differently, but I'll show you how I did mine. And then you know, if you have any other questions, you can let me know, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I won't be doing like a full tutorial and making one while we're on here, but it's very self-explanatory. I'll tell you everything you need and exactly what you need to do, and then I hope you guys can enjoy. I mean, I look back, this is not anything new. I've seen videos from as far back as 5-6 years ago where people were making these. It's a Ziploc bag. And I just picked up these Ziploc freezer bags because I wanted a thicker bag. Thought it'd be better, hold up better. And then it takes some duct tape, some double-sided tape, and then anything you need for accessories. You'll of course need some scissors. This tape, in case anybody wants to know, I picked it up at Michael's yesterday. It's real cute. It's pink, kind of like a creamy white, gold, and black. And so I picked that up. I've got this in my stash, which I think will make a really cute little bag, so I'm going to try that. And of course, you don't have to do it with the gallon-sized bag. You can do it with different colors. So if you have a bunch of duct tape, I have several, excuse me, I have several rolls. I don't have as many as I used to because I cleaned my stash out because I just wasn't using it. But now I think, oh, well, if I'd have had this or that, I could have done one of these. But it's okay. But anyway, I did a tassel here on the side, and I just punched a hole here. This is very, I mean, you know, duct tape's tough. So you don't have to worry about it tearing through or anything. You could put a eyelet there if you wanted to, but I really didn't see a need to. And then I cut this flower out from, let's see, I'll find the die that I used. I used this Spellbinders die, and I used, I think, the medium size, maybe this one here, medium size flower. And I think I picked this up either at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby, one of the two. A while back. That's the flower I cut out. And y'all look how good that my Gemini, if you didn't watch my haul video yesterday, you don't know that I bought a Gemini from HSN, and it cut with one pass, and it looks so good. I'm really tickled about that machine. And then I took some of this bling from Recollections. I used one of the clear ones, and that's what I did with my flower there. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit more about it. You got set a couple of pockets. So you have this pocket here, really nice and big. These can be used for makeup, pencil bags. My idea is to send it to someone with Happy Mail in it, and then they can use it however they see fit. They can pass it on to somebody else, or they can use it as a makeup bag or whatever. I mean, something this big you may not want to put in your bag. You could do like the quart size, and I think that would be perfect as a bag, a makeup bag. But I like folding it up because it does create another pocket. Then on the inside, you have a big section. And I put a divider in mine with a piece of felt, and it's the glitter felt, the same thing that I made this flower out of. So you can put a divider in it if you want to. You could also get the felt that's stiff. I've bought that before and used it for different things, and it might, you know, go in here. But this is working fine. And you, of course, wouldn't have to use glitter. But I use glitter just because I had it laying out. So, and I'll probably pull that out and use it for something else. But I just wanted to give you an idea. So it looks the same on the back. You could even go as far as to cover all of this, but you would need to be sure that you finish it in such a way that you can actually get this open and be able to zip it back. But isn't that neat? I thought that was so cool. Laura had hers, and like I said, she didn't show a tutorial. She felt like it was self-explanatory, and it pretty much is. So I don't really think there's a reason to do a tutorial, a complete tutorial, but I will show you everything I did, the steps I took. And so pull out your duct tapes and have fun with them. I think this is a great idea. I don't know if the Dollar Tree is putting out any Christmas duct tapes. I would like to find some, so I might would, I mean, this could be used and then use red with it, you know, red and gold even. But I would like to find some more duct tape. I found this months back at Hobby Lobby, so that's real cute. This would be cute for a cosmetics bag. You could do a pen bag. I mean, you know, you could, the possibilities are endless. 5 years ago, I don't know that they had out duct tapes that were so cute. So, you know, times have changed and things have progressed, and I'm sorry for the background noise. My husband must be driving in. So, but anyway, I thought that tassel was really cute that I made there. I just used some ribbons that I had on hand. I used all that black, or I'd show it to you, but it's just like a velveteen, but it's real sparkly. So anyway, you could even make a paper tassel to go on here. So I'll be back with the details and tutorial. If you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. So you're going to need your duct tape and your bag, whatever size you want to use. And what I did first was, you want to be sure that you have all the air out of the bag, and even though the bag's not been used, it still could have some air in it. So you want to press all that air out, make sure it's out, and then close it up and smooth it out as nice as possible, because you don't want to have any wrinkles if you can help it. A couple something will show, but if you have a lot, then it will. And what I did was, I started right along here by putting the edge of my tape here and down, and you can let it go over and stick to your surface that you're working on, and then when you get all the way down to the bottom, then you can finish off your edge however you want to. What I did was, mine stuck off about this far, so I just turned it over, and I took that tape and I just bent it over, creased it, then cut that little bit off that doubled over, and then I just cut the rest of them up the side. But you want to be sure that you don't cut your bag, okay? And then you just turn it over and do the same thing on the other side, starting at the top and just putting it all the way down. Now if you have a pattern like I did, you want to try to match up your pattern the way it goes on your tape. So, you know, that's totally up to you and what you do. If you have something like this here, you're not going to have to worry about that, because it's all prism. So you're not going to have to worry about that. But you want to then just do the same thing to this side. And then what I tried to do was just keep these sides even, or cut them as I went. But again, you want to be careful not to hurt the bag. Now, actually, I told you wrong on the first side. On the first side, you can just fold them over. Other than that part you came down here and folded up, and you have the double part right here, you want to cut that off. The rest of them you can just fold over all the way up, and then start here at this seam, laying your tape down all the way down, and you will cut it even to the side, okay? So this will be your inside that you flip up. And you can flip it all the way up like I did, or you can flip it and have a little bit showing right here. It's however you want to do it. But what I did was, after I got all my tape on both sides and chose which side was actually going to be the inside of the pocket that is right here, whatever you decide that's going to be. Then you're going to run this double-sided tape all the way down this side and all the way down this side, okay? And then I took my bone folder and just rubbed it really, really good so that the backing would come off. And so then I took my backing off on both sides, and I did a dry fit first. I didn't take my backing off until I folded it up, made sure I knew where I wanted to come to here on the fold, and then I unfolded it, put my double-sided tape on, or took my backing off the tape and brought it up and very carefully, because once you stick that down, I don't think it's going to come up without a fuss. So, and then you just, you know, do everything, and you just have, you know, you'll have this part. And then I added my tassel and my flower to it after that. Real simple. I mean, it really is just a double-sided tape. It holds. It ain't going nowhere. Once it's stuck down, it's not going anywhere. So the way I've done it is how I would suggest it. She didn't do hers quite like that, and to be honest, I don't know how to tell you she did hers. But anyway, that's it, and it turns out to be a really cute bag. I mean, kids would love something like this, and they could even help you make it to make them a pencil bag or whatever. But anyway, I did the tassel here, so it'd be kind of like it was the tassel that would actually zip across and unopen. It's kind of like pointless other than decoration. You know, and like I said, you don't have to fold this all the way up here. You could bring it down to about right here, and maybe even put a different decorative tape there at the top if you wanted to. I mean, it's totally up to you. It just depends on how many different tapes you have that you can use. But anyway, I just brought mine all the way up so that I would have, you know, an opening there, and then again, you know, could open the zipper part. And like I said, I put the felt in there to give me a divided pocket, but you know, you don't have to do that. It just depends on what you're going to use it for. But I was just showing, you know, an idea. You could also do a rosette here. I just did that flower. You could do a paper tassel here. I mean, you know, you could put bling, trim. I mean, there's just so much you can do, just depending on, you know, your theme and what it's going with and what you've got to match that theme. So anyway, it's super simple. I'm going to make another one, and you can be watching to see them on Instagram. But I will link Laura's channel below down here. So just be sure to check out her video of the day that she showed that. Like I said, she did not do a tutorial. She's, you know, felt like it was self-explanatory, and so but I did want to kind of show you the process that I did. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. You can either email me or you can put them below, and I'll be glad to get back with you. And let's see, there was a viewer that left me a comment that did not come across on my comments down below on my last video, my big haul video, and I don't know why, but I think it was Fiona was her name. Fiona something was her channel. And Fiona, yes, I did get the advent calendar. She had asked about that, the advent box. She wanted to know where I got it. I did get that at Hobby Lobby, to clarify that. And it was half price. And will be until, you know, the season is over. Because everything Christmas is going to be, you know, half price. So I hope that helped you, Fiona. I'm sorry I couldn't get back to you by message. But your message showed up on my notifications, but when I went to the video to answer it, I even went in on like the full website, excuse me, and couldn't find it there. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but anyway, to answer your question, yes, that was from Hobby Lobby. Okay guys, that's it. Please don't hesitate to leave a message if you have a question. Email me and I will do my best to help you. Alright guys, y'all have a good evening. Thanks. Bye.